How many tramadol you say you buy yesterday?
I buy for a bit.
Oh, you buy for Obe. One sachet na how much? One sachet for Obe na how much?
400.
One capsule na 400.
400 times 10.
4,000.
Not every time I do come.
Okay, you take reach like 5 or 10 before they shack you. If you take more than 10. Hi beautiful people, this is the story of Ovo, who used to, by the way, look healthier than this, but today he looks like a shadow of himself because he has suddenly become addicted to tramadol. Unfortunately, his addiction to tramadol is not the only problem we are faced with, because Ovo has decided completely to go into stealing and duping people just to keep being high on tramadol. Ovo was already absconding with the sum of 100,000 naira that he took from his wife's customer in the name of going to give her garri. Meanwhile, he was running away and nobody knew. But on his way now, he ran out of luck when he branched our house. Ovo came to visit us with this bag of garri. Personally, when I saw him, I was very excited that Ovo brought garri for us. So it was only my mom that was skeptical about the garri. She said, this garri, so I hope Ovo no thief this garri. I said, mommy, nah, which kind person carry garri go give you? Go see the thought that Ovo don change, Ovo no dey do that kind of thing again. Everything was going okay for him that day, until he now decided to give me 40,000 naira to keep for him, giving me one yama cock and bull story like that, only for Momsi to later tell me that Ovo gave her money to keep, telling me the same story that Ovo told me. I immediately sensed that something was wrong, so I told her that Ovo also gave me money to keep. By the time we did the addition of the money, it was 80,000 naira, and we know that Ovo doesn't have that kind of money. So where did that money come from? He passed the night at the fellowship center in my compound that night, but my mom could not sleep, according to her, because she was the one that woke me up very early, and she told me she was going to meet Ovo in the church. She said if Ovo doesn't tell her the truth about the money, he would never step his foot in our compound again. And lo and behold, we discovered that not only has Ovo stolen money from his wife's customer after deceiving the woman, Ovo also stole the garri that he brought to our house the previous day from his wife, and the yam that he brought few weeks ago that my mom refused to allow anybody eat. He stole these items from his wife, so my mom insisted that he go and bring the wife before we give him the money.
I don't get money, but I go look for money. Take share transport. If you share, see machine will carry over. I see the bike.
I see the bike wey carry come.
I don't get when they come.
Ovo, you go see if your wife garri carry come. You know say na that money na the girl to take care of her pikin.
Hey, small baby.
That one go reach you.
If they call, they drag the girl, how you go do? Abi that one not concern you, Ovo. So Momsi insisted that Ovo should go home, return these items to his wife, and come with her, so that she can come and really tell us what she knows about the money that he brought to our house. He left, and within a few hours, he brought his wife, and she came with the baby that they have together. It was at that point that we realized that the money was actually 100,000 naira, and that Ovo had already spent 20,000 naira of that money on tramadol. Okay, you come buy 371 for Obe. You take the 10 before you come yesterday. When you call share, you call it take bike, go JC. Go buy how much thousand. Come buy 35 on again. Over how much should they earn a day? So the day which kind of rotty free money be that? You sure say you dey okay so? See woman when you keep for us, this kind fine girl follow you like this, so if they pay me 10 million, I not marry you. Yes, it shock you. If they give me 10 million naira, I not marry you. Why go marry you? You with all this your plenty bad character when you carry for your body, so you can't see who they follow you stairs. You see they follow you stairs. As me and you they talk, so if na come up for here, so now go see go the stairs. Oh my God, she like you well. I'm not fit. I can't fit it. Now you still get guts to they see they do any join. Eh?
I don't know. This year I need to drink am before. I don't know how to take it.
You know the drink am before?
I don't know how to take it.
So where you for call Lena? Who cut is your neighbor? So friends not teach you any better thing for this obe wey you go, so na tramadol you see learn for friends and
I don't hear I go stop am.
no be say you don hear you go stop am. This eye wey you even dey talk to me sef, I no even sure sef as me and you dey talk, so say you dey normal. According to Ovo's wife, she didn't even know that he used to take tramadol. But this was not the first time he was collecting money from somebody without telling her and without having anything to give the person in return. On one occasion, according to her, when he went to the market and the women that he took money from were drawing him money, he told them that she had died, that his wife had died, that he used their money to do burial for her. He told them that he had just finished burying his wife, so they should give him some time to gather their money for them.
When it happened, day before yesterday now, when the customer tell me say, because say I die, they make her come carry loan credit. I know with the first suffer when I pass through because of all, I don't pay basic because of all. I say I no go fit again, I don't want that. Yesterday I come comot, I come go price garri for person. The shopper say at last say you can go. I don't know say by there you don't even collect money. You never know. Don't collect money finish.
This girl has been going through hell in the hand of Ovo in the name of marriage. I have questions for her parents too. And let this one also serve as a lesson to other parents. It's not everybody that your child gets pregnant for that you will push the child to go and start staying with. Honestly speaking, as a parent, if you can no longer look after your female child because she got pregnant for somebody out of wedlock, then you are not fit to be a parent too. Because mistakes are bound to occur. Okay, imagine this kind of thing now. As a parent, you'll be proud that your child is living with this kind of man because she got pregnant for him. Then you just gave her to him, you dash am the pikin. Because if she had somewhere to go, this marriage would have long been over. Well, Ovo is still our main focus in this particular story.
Upon the when they do, I see say I go make sure say I change Ovo. Even though na any Ovo now I fit change for God, I go do am. But this Ovo no go fit change again.
Here is another very serious lesson to pick from this story. You cannot change anybody. You either accept them with their flaws or move on with your life, because people would only change when they make up their mind to do so. To cut the long story short, we eventually handed the balance 80,000 naira to Rachel because this girl fries garri for people. That's how she survives. Sometimes they don't even pay her cash. They give her garri in return. It was all those garri that she gathered at home that Ovo went to steal. When we even sent him to go and call Rachel, he went there to do another. He break the girl younger sister phone. He break the screen.
Annoyance.
Carrotty annoyance. See the screen. Now they say may you go repair the screen. Where you want for see money to repair screen or phone? Where you want for see money to repair the screen of the phone? Na annoyance. Tramadol annoyance. Rachel, on the other hand, is such a nice person. She agreed to give up the bag of garri that Ovo brought to our house, that she will sell it for 12,000 naira and use it to complete this money, so that they can be looking for 8,000 naira to complete the 100,000 naira to give to the owner of the money. But the painful part of the whole thing is that after they left here that day, Ovo still went home to collect this 80,000 naira and ran away with it. He is nowhere to be found, and if you ask me, I think it's because of the tramadol addiction that he did what he did. Please stay away from hard drugs. Hard drugs are dangerous. They do more than just getting you addicted to them.